Every once in a while comes a motorcycle that everybody takes notice of. Royal Enfield presents Himalayan. As the name suggests, this bike is a tourer, and not like any regular tourer, a very long distance comfortable tourer. The bike is large compared to any other Royal Enfield motorcycle out there. This bike features an all-new 411cc engine producing a maximum power output of 24.5 bhp. We have always heard this: when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And this bike right here is just like a mountain goat. It prefers to stay off-road rather than the regular commuters out there. This bike loves to taste the dust. The way this bike goes off-road is simply phenomenal. The bike has a real long travel suspension of 41 mm telescopic forks at the front and a rear setup of monoshock. The front wheel travel is a big 200 mm and the rear wheel travel is a large 180 mm. The wheels and tires are quite different on this bike, which are not found on any other bikes out there. The front tire is a 21-inch 90 by 90 and the rear tire is 17 inches 120 by 90. It does not have alloy wheels, it's a spoke type wheel. The dimensions are rather satisfying when it comes to a larger bike like this. The ground clearance is a big 220 mm. Seat height on the other hand is 800 mm and the seat is very well padded. In fact, it is one of those few bikes that come with a gel padding. The wheelbase of this bike is 1465 millimeters. The bike, despite being meant for driven hard off-road, features 182 kilograms of weight. Fuel tank capacity is standard 15 liters. The brakes are really nice. The front brakes are 300 mm 2-piston floating caliper and the rear 240 mm disc 1-piston floating caliper. Feature anti-lock braking system, which is really essential for a bike of this size and the way it is meant to behave on uncharted territory. The instrument console features an analog as well as digital layout. Speedometer is analog, tachometer is analog, the trip meter, the odometer, the clock, everything is digital. It also features a compass which is digital. That is really great in case if you want to know in which direction you are heading. Himalayan, as the name suggests, this bike is absolutely new. Royal Enfield built this bike from ground up with latest features. The handlebar is really wide and straight. It is just like those BMX bicycles that we used to ride as kids. The riding position is simply brilliant, and I can say this bike is one of the best handling bullets out there. It also features a front windshield which is fixed. Sadly, you cannot adjust it. The engine, which is of 411cc, is cooled by air. The fuel system is a carburetor with throttle positioning system. This is an all-new single-cylinder 4-stroke LS400 overhead camshaft engine which is air-cooled. It produces a maximum torque of 32 Newton meters at 4000 to 4500 RPMs. This bike is simply the best bullet out there. The bike is a little uncomfortable when it comes to straight roads, or I would say city traffic, because of the off-road tires. But again, as the name suggests, and purists who always want to go to the Himalayan Odyssey, they are going to buy this bike. And they will definitely return back with a great smile on their face. This bike has unconventional looks, but still it solves a purpose. This bike is one rugged bike meant to decimate the competition. In fact, it does not have any, because till now only the bulleteers were going all the way down to the Himalayas and they used to modify their bikes. So what Royal Enfield over here they have done is they have simply reduced the weight, put in new add-on features to it, made it more comfortable for a long distance touring bike, and this bike does a wonderful job at that. The price for this wonderful machine is almost 1,80,000 rupees on the road Mumbai. So this bike is not cheap, but again it is not that expensive, because on an average if you're going to modify your vehicle for such a terrain, this bike is any day better because it comes with classic bullet build quality.